y'all, I'm back with another great video. Today's video is going to talk about how to be smart with your money. So today I'm going to talk about how to be smart with your money. Let's get started. Step number 1, figure out what you spend most of your money on. Be smart with your money and spend your money on the things you need, not just want. So you just really want to make sure that you're being responsible with your money and that you're spending money on the things that you need, but not just the things that you want. You want to make sure that you stay in your financial lane. When you're out buying stuff, you do not want to overspend. Overspending is a bad habit that a lot of us have, and I just think it's very important to be financially educated and just be smart with your money. Like, if you know you only have $20 in your account, you don't need to be out trying to buy a $15 meal because you only have $5 left. Like, be smart with your money. You need to be out trying to get you a $5 meal. You know, you just have to be smart with your money. This way you can always keep some money. If you can't afford something, don't buy it. If you don't have double the money in your bank account, that means you can't afford it. So this is a trick that I use, like, just to keep myself responsible and keep myself in my financial lane. If I don't have double the amount of money in my account, then I just won't get like certain things that I want. Like, if I know I don't have like $100 in my account, I'm not gonna sit here and go on a full shopping spree and all that other stuff if I don't even have $100 in my account. Like, you just have to be smart with your money. This way you always have some money. You never want to spend all of your money and be on zero. Step number 2, open up a savings account. It's important to always pay yourself first. And this is actually something that my dad convinced me to doing, is to open up a savings account. And at first I was like, I don't want to open up a savings account. Like, I just want to keep all my money in the same place because it's just like, it's my money. And I felt like if I work hard for my money, I should be able to spend my money how I want. And wrong. Opening up a savings account is the smartest thing you can do. I'm telling you, it's the smartest thing you could do because you never want to have your money in one place. You always want to be saving some money. And I'm telling you, like, y'all, it's a good feeling knowing, like, okay, like, let's say like your money is getting low and you don't really have a lot of money, but it's a good feeling to know that you always got that money in your savings account. You're not supposed to touch that money, but it's just a good feeling knowing that you have a backup plan. Every time you get some money, put a little bit of money in your savings account. It's important to always pay yourself first. You never want to spend all the money that you have in your bank account and be on zero. That's not a good feeling. I feel like we've all been there, done that. But that pretty much goes with what I previously just said. You never want to spend all your money and be on zero. You always want to make sure that you keep your money in multiple places and that you are saving your money. It's important to always have a plan to fall back on when it comes to managing money. Keep money in different places. You want to spread your money out, not keep all of your money in one bank account. This is another smart thing that you can do. You don't want to keep all your money in one bank account. You want to have some money in your savings account. You want to have some money on your debit card. You want to have some money on your credit card. You want to have some money in cash. You want to keep money in different places. You never just want to put all of your money in your account. And I also feel like when you keep money in like different places, you save more money, because I know, like, if I keep all my money like in my bank account where I can see it like all the time, I'm gonna spend more money because I'm gonna think I have more money. But if I keep my money spread out and it's in different places, then I'm not gonna spend as much money. So I think this is another great tip that you guys should really try. Just keep your money in multiple places, and you will save money. Step number 3, pay your credit card early and try to pay off any debt that you owe. This is something that's very, very important. Credit is very, very important. And it's very important for you to take care of your credit even as you're young. Like, I'm only 21 years old and I still understand what it means to be like financially smart and be good with your credit. You don't want to open a lot of credit cards and open other lines of credit. You don't want to do that. Remember, credit is something that you have to pay back. It's not free money. Nobody is giving you free money. It's something that you're going to have to pay back. And when you pay it back, you're going to have to pay it back with interest. So anything that you open with credit, you need to be smart and don't just choose it because it's like it's easier than like paying cash. You need to be smart. Because remember, if they're letting you pay it and you're paying it off with like monthly payments and paying it like through a line of credit, and you know that they're going to charge you interest than just you paying for it cash. So you just have to be smart with your money and be smart with your credit. Most people don't realize how important credit is until they want to make a big purchase, such as buying a car or a house. I seen this quote on Instagram and it said, "Cash is king, but credit is power." I don't know the name of the person that created this quote, but it is so true. Cash is king. It will always be king. It will always be king. But credit is power. And y'all, I'm telling you, like when you first go to the dealership, what do they ask you? They ask you how much you want to spend, and they want to know what is your credit score, because your credit score is going to determine, if you're not paying cash, your credit score is going to determine if the bank will approve you to make this big purchase. And always remember, like when you're making a big purchase, a bank or anybody just in general is not going to give you money if you still owe other people a lot of money, because it's like you're not considered trustworthy. So just remember, like if you want to buy a house or if you want to buy a car, make sure that you have as little as possible, so that when they're running the numbers and they're looking to see like, oh, does she pay all her stuff on time? Does she pay all her stuff on time? They could come back and say, yes, she pays all her stuff on time. I can trust her. So you just want to make sure that you're being financially responsible and financially aware, and you don't have a lot of stuff that you still have to pay. When you have access to cash and have good credit, you can live any lifestyle you want. So you just want to make sure that you have both of those things in order at all times. Cash and credit allow you to live in the neighborhood you want to live in. Cash and credit allow you to drive the car that you want to drive. Cash and credit do a lot for you. So you just want to make sure that you have money on you and you have a good credit score so that you can live the lifestyle that you want to live, and so that you're not limited and nobody can tell you where you can stay or what car you can drive. This way you're not limited to your options. Cash and having a good amount of cash and having good credit help you have multiple options instead of limiting you to certain options. Step number 4, be financially responsible. Try not to be late paying your bills. Don't open up a lot of credit cards or other lines of credit. Pay attention to your credit score and read your credit report. This way you're aware of your credit. You want to make sure that you're aware of your credit score and aware of your credit at all times. It's very, very important. And I'm speaking to just anybody in general, but even people that are younger, like in their 20s, because I'm in my 20s, y'all, credit is very important. Don't take advantage of credit and just think, oh, I'm going to open this Victoria's Secret credit card, or I'm going to open this credit card at Macy's. No, you don't need to keep opening more lines of credit. You don't want too much credit cards anyway, because that's just more money you're going to have to pay back. So you just want to make sure that you're being financially responsible for you and that you're aware of your credit. That's very, very important. Don't overextend yourself when it comes to spending money, and don't co-sign for people. Your credit is really important, so you don't want to allow someone to use your name for credit if they are not financially responsible themselves. And 9 times out of 10, like, think about what I just said. Like, you don't want to allow someone to use your credit if they're not financially responsible themselves. Because 9 times out of 10, if they're asking you to co-sign for them, they're not financially responsible for themselves. They're already not in a good financial position, because if they was in a good financial position, they wouldn't need you to co-sign for credit. Or I can't even just say that. It could be that they don't have enough credit, but it's still better for them to be responsible for their own credit instead of trying to have somebody co-sign with them. Because I feel like credit is very, very important, and you don't want to just be lending your credit to multiple people. That's not good. That's not good. And once you co-sign for somebody, that means that whatever purchase, it's like buying something with someone together. So if you put your name and you decide that you want to co-sign for someone, just know you are equally as responsible for that purchase as they are. So you just want to make sure that whoever you co-sign for, that they are financially responsible. But again, I don't recommend you co-sign for anybody but yourself. I remember when I got my first car, got my car from the dealership, my mom did not co-sign for me. My dad did not co-sign for me. The car is in my name. No one co-signed for me. So I'm just letting y'all know, like, just co-sign for yourself. And if you, sorry, not co-sign for yourself, just make that purchase by yourself and don't expect anybody to co-sign for you. And just be financially responsible. And if you don't have good credit, try to get your credit better. This way the bank can loan you money if you decide to make a big purchase. Step number 5, have a financial plan and set goals. For example, if you're planning on buying a house, set up a plan for how long you think it's going to take you to get a house. Give yourself a time frame and work hard by budgeting your money and saving your money. If you want to improve your credit score, give yourself a couple of months or a year. You just want to make sure that you're staying focused on saving your money, having good credit, and being financially responsible. Last but not least, it's also important to save your money so that when you get older, you have money left for yourself. It's important that you start saving money while you are young so that when you get older, the money can pile up. A lot of people don't think about this stuff now as they're young, but I'm telling you, if you save your money now, you will thank yourself in your future. So like I said, saving your money and being financially responsible and being aware of your credit is very, very important. But I really want to emphasize saving money, because as you get older, it's important that you have money saved up. Like even after like your retirement and stuff, like you just want to make sure that you're always saving your money. This way you always have some money, even when you're older, even when you're young now. You just always want to have a backup plan, and you don't want to keep money in the same place. And you just want to be financially aware, financially responsible, and you want to have good credit. And you want to make smart decisions with your money. It's very, very important, y'all. It's very, very important. Very, very important. So yeah, that's really the end of this video, but I hope that these tips help y'all. So figure out what you want to spend most of your money on. Opening up a savings account is very essential. Pay your credit card early and try to pay off any debt that you owe. Be financially responsible, be financially educated, be aware, and have a financial plan and set goals for yourself. These steps are very, very important, and I know that like if you guys follow these steps, then you guys will be financially responsible. You guys will be be financially educated. You guys shouldn't need anybody to co-sign for you if you're following these steps. All you have to do is just be aware of your credit, try to have good credit, pay your stuff on time, and just be financially smart with your money and spend your money on the stuff that you need, not necessarily want all the time. Just be financially responsible and educated and aware of your credit and save your money, and you should be well off in life. And being smart with your money is very, very important, y'all. And I really hope that these steps help one of y'all out there. So that's pretty much the end of this video. I thank you guys so much for watching. I love y'all. Always be ambitious, always be great. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow your girl on Instagram at christinedesha. And that's it. Bye, y'all.